sit still anymore.
Thanks.
Okay.
I wanna break things with my hammer. I wanna start a little war. Isn't that what this little red button here is for? I wish the song was louder.
Well. Hot Boys of the Trinity River return. One more Thursday night. Battle the NFL? Sure. Yup. A little scared. Not scared at all. Welcome one and all. This is the Cirque Du Sirois Show. Team Having Fun presentation. Cirque 2, back in the habit. We are the throbbing pulse of DFW. My name is Michael Sirois. I'm going to be one of the people getting you through the presentation this evening. One of a handful. Some surprises tonight. A lot going on. But one person that I can count on. Always there. He actually is. He's always there for me, and I love him more than anyone in the world. He's my only brother in the whole world. He's sitting 8 feet to my left. It's Cash Sirois. El Grande Pero. Woof. Oh, he can't even muster his signature big dog bark.
I'm here. I'm effing here.
Your ice pack sliding down your arm a little bit, big dog.
Yeah, it's not real. Not real solid.
It's not real?
It's not real solid. I'll give you that.
We are going to get to the reason for your injury at some point in the next 2 hours. We might drag him along a little bit. But if you listen to the show or watch this show at all for the last month, basically, you know we've been discussing Fireball Cash and his ability to throw a baseball, the golden gun. And it all came to a head just yesterday, 11 o'clock, Glencoe Park, Dallas, Texas. And he went out there, and we had a clock, and we got our answer. I'll say that. So we have a maybe 2 or 3 minute video package we've put together.
It was a big day. It was a big day.
It was a significant day.
A lot of discussion, a lot of build up, a lot of effort.
Some grunting.
Yeah.
Some recoiling in pain and horror.
I'm just happy that we're all here and relatively healthy on this fine 9/11.
It is a fine 9/11. We'll probably do that right after the break, maybe. That sound good?
Yeah, no, that's fine with me.
That sound cool by you?
The longer we have to wait, the better.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. Well, you'll get your answer. Trust me. It's freaking something else. Me and Cash are sitting here in the studio, joining us in the studio as well. We got intern-ass Phil. You can say hi, Phil.
Kenny.
Hi.
How are you? You good?
Yeah, man. Ready.
You're doing a great job.
All the curveballs are coming. I'm going to hit them all.
Sweet Madigan is still in Ireland. They're still posting hot pics of the Their cool-ass, good-looking family just bouncing around Ireland doing cool shit. But she'll be back in our loving arms on Tuesday. But for tonight, we got Phil. We got him. He ain't here, but we still got him tonight. Ring the bell. See if we can find ourselves a Bingu this evening. Oh, shit.
Full screen Danny.
Hi, man. How are we?
We actually got the analytics from our Tuesday show, and because Danny was blurry and not in studio, our female viewership and some of the listenership just plummeted. So we're like, I don't care how sick you are, dude. Get that camera on your face and get in this show. You can put him on, Phil. What are you doing? You thought he was just touch and go? There he is. Get him on. Feature this man.
Still a little blurry, but hey, what are you going to do? Mikey and I joined the Dumb Zone to do our football picks earlier today. And I was sporting a kimono.
Yes.
I kind of wish you still had that.
I thought about wearing it, but I'd forgotten that I had it on. And I went outside to walk my dog wearing briefs and a kimono and got about halfway down my walkway before I realized what was actually happening.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I just forgot I had it on.
You're like a
That
mob.
thing is,
You're like a mob boss that is trying to make the feds think you're insane.
I looked like Japanese Tony Soprano going out to get his paper.
Where are we at on the kimono? What? Because
A
Christina,
kimono is just a robe.
Christina has 2 kimonos. Well, they're silk.
Well, yeah.
They're
Yeah, they're
floral.
super like lightweight and satiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the Air Force with a dude who was Hawaiian, and he would wear, I should know the name of it, but just the Hawaiian skirt, if you will, but it's not a little, it's long. It goes way past the knee. And the theory is the same. I think it's just, and he wore nothing underneath it, and it's just comfortable. And that's what he chilled in. Like, are we missing out on some comfort options because of cultural misunderstandings or just what we got?
The Scots, when they're playing their, they're playing their
kilts.
what's the thing?
Bagpipes.
Bagpipe.
Bagpipe. Yeah, when they're playing their bagpipes.
It's a bagpipe, big dog.
Don't call me that anymore. I'm
Too
not,
late.
I'm not comfortable with that.
Probably die after
Look,
today.
you
Yeah,
sealed the deal by barking, you know?
You're
I was forced into that.
That was a
forced into
woof of acceptance.
But do you think we should be doing more of that?
Well, kimonos and stuff?
Pitch,
You
yeah.
know, kimonos, robes, if we don't. The Hawaiian thing I mentioned, nothing underneath. And is that max comfort? Or are you more comfortable with underwear, with support? And I think I am.
Men in skirts should be allowed everywhere all the time, always. Is that what you
Here
were
he
saying?
goes.
Is that what you were saying? No, you're the one saying it. I'm asking
I'm more
you-
talking about home comfort and chill. Like, what do you wear?
No, that's what they will say. That's what they will say in order for you to be able to wear the skirt the way you want.
I wear underwear and basketball shorts and a t-shirt, basically, when I'm at home.
Okay.
And is my maxing out comfort, or should I be? I don't know. I've never felt that comfortable in a robe. And even when I go to like nice hotels, right? Fancy, a Best Western, you know, the best stuff. And they have a robe. I'm like, fuck it. Well, obviously I'm going to throw on the robe. I just do it to make Christina laugh or something. But the tie is always a little too high.
Always too high. Always too
Always.
high.
Why do we have the high tie?
Why can't
tie?
robes get figured out that they should just be
Just a nice low.
between the belly and the junk?
Right.
That's where the
Why
the
are we
robe-
right up under the titty?
What are we doing? Why are we?
They're just kind of, it's an odd thing. And I'm never that comfortable or happy when I'm wearing one. And I should be. I should be more relaxed.
Danny, but is that you too? You're a lanky individual. I think that maybe is our upper body to lower body ratio not
No.
Ideal?
Dude, the kimono, I bought this thing a couple of years ago just for, the ass of it, no reason, just to have for bits. And I put it on today and got it tied up. And there's like 2 ties. So you have like the flap that goes here, and then you tie the flap to the inside.
Oh, no, that's
And then you
fancy.
bring the other flap over, and then
Like there's a
because that
little
way
button?
it keeps it together. Yeah, keeps it together. It's almost like a button, but it's just another string. And then you have the main one, and the main one for me was nips high.
Yeah.
And this thing's like an extra large. Like it doesn't, like when I cinch it the way it's supposed to be, the side pockets are right in the middle of the front of my stomach.
Okay. Yes.
Like mine's for a big guy.
Dude,
But I want it long enough to, so,
the Japanese are shorter.
what?
The Japanese are shorter.
mostly,
So
yes.
I think that maybe that's it. Maybe that's okay. It's the loops on
I
the
don't know.
side of the robe at a hotel.
Right.
That's up by the ribs.
Yeah.
Like, what are we up to there?
But the Marriott Bonvoy people are not concerned with the height of the Japanese. Like,
well, they should be.
Maybe they
in
get
these
their,
tough economic times.
Maybe they get their robes from Japan. I doubt it. But they're.
I mean,
Cirque du
Mikey,
Sirois show, ladies and gentlemen.
Mikey, you have a robe. You wore a robe the time that you invited me over to your house.
Yeah.
You remember?
I do remember.
Why was I over there
I
again?
think you probably had to do like an 840 or some. I don't know. You had to kill time. You were filling in or something. You had to do something. The ticket. And you came over to interview me about God knows what.
Okay.
And he.
And I showed up, and Mikey has all the lights out. The only illumination in his entire house was just this assortment of candles.
This checks out.
He has a giant rocks glass filled with brown drink, and he's wearing nothing but a robe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is just a typical Tuesday
That's what we were
for
going
Mike
for.
Sirois. I've never been to his
Oh,
place
welcome,
before.
Daniel.
That's obvious. Oh,
Yeah.
Welcome to my lair.
I forgot you were coming today. Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
It's Tuesday already. I see.
So happy to have you.
Oh, welcome. Welcome to
Yes.
my home.
Soft jazz playing on
I probably
his turntable.
Did. What would he think?
Yeah.
It's cool. What do cool people listen to?
We need to get into Bingu. We need to get a bit into
I
Bingu.
vividly remember that day, and like I
Yeah.
was not drinking whiskey, but I was like, oh, I saw him pour the whiskey, you know, get the rub tight, everything's perfect, and I think I was like relaxed on the
Yeah.
couch. Oh, welcome. Just trying to be interesting in any fucking way because I'm not. This is what people who grow their hair out and spike it to try to pretend you're an interesting person do. All right, let's get to Bingu because it's a special Thursday night. There she blows.
There it is.
QR code is up. If you want to play Bingu, thanks to our very, very best friends at Aaron Kelly Legal, all you have to do is scan that thing. Bingu's easy. There's no download. It just takes you to like a website. It's real kind of user-friendly. And shit that happens in this show will trigger Bingu squares. There you go. How to play. Scan the QR code, enter your name, tap the tiles that shake. So if
Why
somebody...
does he have toilet paper?
Uh-oh. That was not on anyone's...
Maybe it was.
This isn't for bottom. This is for top.
Okay.
It's also a category in Bingu.
We have
Think
added
about it.
some Danny disaster categories we've made special. I redo the Bingu card for every show. I'll say that.
Thank you for your service.
Now, there's some I leave on. I mean, most of them I leave on there. They're kind of standards. But I always add like 4 or 5 that I think are funny and applicable to every Thursday night. And we have a new one there for this evening's proceedings. So, yeah, get your QR out or get your camera out. Take a picture of that QR code. You can have a Bingu square. You have to make an X. And if you win that thing, vavoosh, a not available for sale, Kelly Legal, Cirque Du Sirois, Bingu Champion of the World, tin aluminum mug. Quality.
Tin aluminum.
Quality tins. It is badass, actually. This thing's awesome, and you can't buy them anywhere. So, for real, you can only get it if you win Bingu, and you can only win Bingu if you play. So, scan that QR code, get your buns in there, and I'll start giving freebies out. I won't mention my favorite local rapper until we find out that thing is sold out. Only room for 100 people. So, get in there and go, go, go.
A kind word for the Kelly Legal, who are the ones that have made this thing possible, that 100 of you people, please scan the QR code and get in there, and somebody's going to win that Yeti style cup. But Aaron Kelly Legal is the most incredible defense attorney you could possibly have anywhere in Texas. And can you pull up a lower third while that QR code is up, Phil?
Come on, Phil.
Is that possible? Aaron Kelly
It's gonna
Legal.
cover you up.
That's okay. Forget me.
Please.
Makes it better that way in my situation. But Aaron Kelly Legal, first off, if you have just the number, which I follow them on Facebook and Instagram, 469-630-1945 is the number to put in your phone in case you or a family member or friend needs the greatest defense attorneys possible. Follow them on Instagram, Aaron Kelly Legal, Kelley. There's the phone number. There is the website. Aaron Kelly Legal are incredible defense attorneys. Aaron Kelly, just in the past couple weeks,
This is hot.
had an incredible defensive win that speaks to exactly how amazing Aaron is in the courtroom. She's a judge, so she understands the rules and is the most amazing defense lawyer you can possibly have because she's seen everything from both sides, both obviously this side of the bench and that side of the bench. But Aaron Kelly, just in the last couple of weeks, won a case, a capital murder case for someone that had been tried 2 times and had hung juries, and then the defendant had been in prison for 2 years. 2 years. And she kept at it and won the case. Just in this, you can search Aaron Kelly, you can find the news, it's out there. Somebody that has been in prison for 2 years, she got a not guilty verdict. And that is exactly the kind of I will not stop attitude that makes Aaron Kelly Legal the most incredible defense attorneys in all of North Texas. So, I mean, like if you have...
Like this week in the Dallas Morning News, and it was kind of a shocking case because it quite easily could have been forgotten, you know, and just gone away, and this dude is in jail forever. But she bulldogged it. Like after most lawyers, I think, would give up. She went bulldog mode, not big dog mode, but she went bulldog mode, and did not stop until until her client actually was freed, and their family's crying, and they're like, "Oh my God," crying and thanking Aaron Kelly for for not giving up.
So do your part right now and just follow them on Instagram. That's the best way you can do it right now. Support us, support her, support them. And you never know when you're going to need it. Aaron Kelly Legal has been amazing. Do we have Bingu filled up?
Hey, correct. Real quick,
We have
Mikash.
101 people in Bingu.
All right, well, there you go.
the
That's insane. Is that even possible?
Hey.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danny.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but if I read that article right, that she was part of the defense team on all three of those cases, and she didn't add fees for every time they went back to trial. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Like they agreed to a fee for her to represent that
Right.
client. And she just didn't keep that was the fee for her to try all three cases and ultimately ended up winning the
Can you
thing.
imagine-
Which is incredible. That is so loyal to
Yeah.
a client.
Yeah. And the bulldog attitude to
It's
just
beyond fair.
to be like, your family member has been in prison for 2 years and I'm not stopping.
Yep.
That's sick.
She does it all. Shoplifting, possession of controlled substances, federal criminal cases. I mean, this was a murder case that she worked on. And obviously we hope that this is not impacting you right now, but a family member or a friend or, people get into things and just keep them in mind, man. Keep Aaron Kelly Legal in mind and follow them on Facebook and Instagram because then you'll know where to go if and when the time comes.
And no, Silky Johnson, in her closing argument, she did not say, if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. I feel like you can't just use that in any case and then
And finally,
end up on top.
and finally,
There was no glove, Aaron Kelly.
how amazing that Johnny Cochran would just, he's like the night before, he's like,
I watched the OJ thing. You have
Yes.
watched the OJ thing, right, Danny?
Oh, but twice.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
that
I've watched
was,
the documentary and the People versus OJ 2 times.
so that was not written the night before. It was a couple days.
but they showed him like
Oh, yeah,
the eureka
Yeah.
moment.
yeah.
These words rhyme.
What about this, Mr. Fung?
You got to dumb it down, man. You got to dumb it down for the masses.
Do you think lawyers started doing that like in the year after, and they're like, this
Yeah, but dude,
is not working?
that's so different. I don't know.
Because that was
Yeah.
like a TV move, right?
Right.
Partial.
I don't know. The whole thing was a TV.
I mean, do you think one person in the jury was like, "Oh shit,
I mean, the glove didn't fit.
Doesn't
The
fit.
glove didn't fit.
I must have quit.
So
Oh my!
now it's on
God.
me.
Now I must do this.
I must have quit.
Imagine some silly, goofy white guy attorney trying to adopt the same strategy. If the casings don't match, then this case must go into the hatch.
That
Damn
needs a
it.
little work.
Guilty.
But
Right.
Aaron Kelly would never say that.
And his clients behind him,
Never.
Like, oh, please stop, please
Just
stop.
shut up.
All right, we got 100 people in Bingu, right? All right, so Bingu is live.
Yeah.
Best of luck, man. The Kelly Legal mug is on the table. First person to make an X.
Big X the plug.
You're bringing that
You stole his bit.
Big X the plug has been mentioned. I will say this is going to be a little chaotic because, again, Madigan's gone. Phil is doing a great job. He's got his hands damn full, and he's handling all of Bingu along with handling the entire show. And I told him before the show, I'm like, oh, chat's going to fucking hate you tonight.
It's
Because
not his fault.
they're going to be yelling about shit that should be Bingu's. He's like, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to keep my head above water here.
Let's all pull together to just have a good show and do
Sure.
what we can do to keep this entertaining, keep it light
Yeah.
as best we can.
Keep it light, keep it moving.
And we love Phil in general.
And including in Bingu. Good luck.
I'm not scared of chat tonight, so they can bring it if they want.
Phil doesn't give a shit, dude. Phil got balls.
Oh, Phil.
Brought out the big dog.
Hey, big dog.
There he
He's
is.
back.
There he is.
Oh, he's shaking.
Big dog the plug.
All right, one more thing real quick. We Cash and I we're golfing tomorrow morning, and that obviously would not be of interest to anyone watching this
Except
if it wasn't for Do It for Durrett. In the name of Richard Durrett. He's a local media member who passed away a few years ago, and I love that his fellow media members surrounding the Texas Rangers sort of created Do It for Durrett for him, and it's a incredible charity thing that they have huge concerts and golf tournaments and all this stuff. A lot of people work very hard to drum up money for a really good cause in his memory. And so we are golfing tomorrow, but there's a live auction. It's 32auctions.com. You can find Do It for Durrett, or just look on Twitter, Cash Sports, I think, or actually at Cirque du Sirois on Twitter.
Yeah.
We sent a link because one of the items for bid, and there's a shitload of badass items for bid, far better than what we have on the table. But if you do want to go to a Dallas Mavericks game in this upcoming season, with Cash and I. It'll be for 2 people to
Yep.
join Cash and I. And we go to a Mavs game. We get some drinks. We cover everything there. And
You'll get the full Sorry treatment.
yeah, we have a good damn time. And the auction ends, I think, tomorrow midday sometime. But again, if you just want to get on there, just look for Do It for Dirt auction. You'll find it, or Cirque du Sirois Twitter account. I think there's pages. There's 5 pages of cool, like local auction items, memorabilia, stuff like that. Experiences. Sit In with the Musers is on there. I know Golf with Donovan Lewis is on there. There's a bunch of other golf-related stuff.
Autographed memorabilia, balls, bats, everything.
Tons
Awesome.
of good shit. Tons of good shit. So yeah, support Do It for Dirt. And if you want to go to a Mavs game with he and I, you can bid on that, and that would be awesome.
Those are my personal tickets, by the way.
Ooh.
My personal stash.
So where are we at on a potential celebrity guest?
We have the
that
text.
you? Is that-
All of us are on a text thread that we're supposed to get
He doesn't
a.
respond to texts. He's probably just on there sitting. No, do you have to go click a
I
button?
got to go click a button. I told him to text to let us know.
Go ahead. I bet he's done it.
Well, let's just continue on and not worry about that.
Well, what if he's just
Do
sitting?
you want me to text him? I'll
Yeah,
text him.
Just say, "Are you on?"
Yeah.
Look, we are bare.
You up, bro?
bones. We are bare damn bones tonight. Because we do want to have a very special guest on who's got a stressful evening going on.
Justin Hogg says, I guess 49 miles per hour.
Yeah, get your bets in chat because again, we are at the top of the.
We will tell you what the top number was, regardless of the situation.
Right after the break, we're going to reveal the answer to how fast can a nearly 60-year-old man throw a baseball.
Nearly.
Not even close.
I mean, almost 70.
Yeah, on his way.
Man, he's closer to 70 than he is 30.
On his way to 70. But yeah, so after the break, we have a little 2-minute video. We're gonna show how that all went down. I want to do our guest right now, so I don't know what you want me to tell you. We're going against.
I'll let you know what he
tonight.
says.
We got Commanders and Packers on tonight, so we're playing.
It's a 14-0 game with the Packers leading currently.
Yes.
Danny, I think we should be rooting against ourselves. It's Dan's triple play. I picked the same thing as you. I think we need to be rooting against ourselves.
Well, look, if we all win, no. Here's the deal, dude. If Packers win, if you pick Green Bay,
Yeah.
then it's only a 1-point swing for Dan. You think about it.
But the most valuable thing to us is them losing their triple.
Yeah, them
plays
losing
and
their
us
triple
hitting our
play.
triple play.
Right.
So even if
True.
you guys, and also I do have Washington tonight.
See?
If you look at it
Okay.
as the team thing. So we want Dan, who last week was sitting at 0-7,
God.
going into the Monday night game.
And he went to bed thinking
Dan-
he was going to have an over 10 night.
He says he's in the room. Let him in.
All right, someone
Stand by.
Be careful. Don't.
I mean, he's like sitting in the Zoom room right here. I know. Look.
I know, but Cash has to like press a button in the other room.
Oh my God. He looks great too.
Does Dan look great?
Like the preview of Dan. Yeah, his face is a little splotchy though.
Is it not blurry?
Like he's been drinking. Yeah. That looks pretty clear.
Does Dan ever drink? He does
Yeah,
like
I think
a
he'll.
little- Oh,
Yeah,
he had a
Well,
Lone Star when we did the watch
Yeah.
party the other day.
yeah. He does have a couple of Lone Stars at his when you guys do those watch parties.
But every
for
time we do
sure.
those watch parties, he'll text us. He's like, "Now what do you want to drink with your vodka? Soda?"
I don't think
And
he
then-
knows
Yeah,
he doesn't know a lot about the world of alcohol.
right. Like he got tonic the first time. We're like, you know what? Whatever, it's fine. But tonic is fucking gross.
I feel like he used to. Did he ever work in restaurants or anything like that? I feel like he was a bartender at one time, if I'm not mistaken. I know you were.
Oh yeah, we're people of restaurant. That's the first thing I'm going to ask him. Have you ever worked in a restaurant?
Okay.
Place your bets. You say yes. I think yes.
I think he has. Yeah,
I'm sure he has.
and he's been at the radio thing since his 20s though. So who knows?
I don't even know. We just want to kind of talk to him while his triple play was in progress, and hopefully they would be losing by this point, and it'd be stressful for him, which is not the case because Green Bay is up 14-0. Although Washington is past midfield, but we could just have Dan on any time to kick around some weird shit. Because you're right, like and I'm sure he's told the story 1,000 times, but just the being uprooted from wherever the fuck in Ohio, and like, all right, I'm moving to Dallas, Texas, apparently, and they say they got a
To work
guy.
with-
They got a guy for me.
From Wisconsin.
Yeah. I'm like, all right.
I guess he was from Virginia at the time, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but still, And we're going to meet up in Dallas and do a radio show about sports? I don't know anything about the Cowboys.
But
what does this mean?
I like how Dan is listening and will be on any second and can answer this shit. But then I guess whatever their salary offer, you're like, yes. This is, I guess,
just because of the market? Yeah.
The size of the market and the salary was probably way more than he'd ever imagined or, hoped for.
Cost of living was probably a little bit higher, but
the fuck do they
no state income tax.
I just can't imagine where the fuck you find Dan McDowell and like, yep. That was the lad.
Dude,
right?
it's no, that was Bruce Gilbert all the way. That was the great Gilbert. I mean, that is thinking outside the box and taking a massively big swing. And I think in the beginning, they had a difficult time like working together as far as just like their personality types. Like it took them some time to understand each other and how to navigate each other. But once they clicked, it was beautiful.
Yes. But I think it was like forced chemistry. Is Dan calling you? Oh, you're sneezing?
No, I'm about to sneeze.
Get your Bingu cards ready. I know it's on there.
Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
We are vamping hard. What's happening?
We're acting like we can't do this without cash.
I know, but topic-wise, it's like, this is what was going to happen. You know what, Phil? While you're just sitting there finger blasting, can we put up the what we got 1 week from tonight? You have that? Remember we used that last show? Let's put that up because we have a big. I don't even know. You think this thing is wheels off? Imagine when we try to hit the road with this show. We're doing sort of a Sir Daniel Esquire listening party into a live Cirque Du Sirois on the road at Akai Speakeasy, and it's going to be cool. I'm excited for it, but. Again, this thing is held together very flimsily, including...
It is cool. It's our first road show. This was all kind of put together by Skin, and I think the owner of the venue that we're doing this at, right?
Yeah, no doubt. All right, there it is. There's your beautiful picture. Akai. So
come out at like 7, I think. We'll listen to the record and shoot the shit and have some cocktails. There's going to be a bartender, a mixologist there that's curating mid-century type cocktails that are whatever. They kind of go, along with the theme of some of the song titles. And then we're going to go live at 8 o'clock. So, all you knuckleheads that like watching this, if you can get out of the house, man, it's centrally located over there on, I believe, Crockett.
Yeah, it's Dallas Arts District.
Yeah. So right there downtown.
Josh Babb running this joint, so we'll be able to listen to your new jams and then attempt a live show. Again, a live show with the Dolphins and Bills. We can watch the Dolphins get their little fannies spanked.
Maybe not.
Being told that Dan is in, he's just not having video or audio in.
Okay, I'm getting a thumbs up. I'm getting a thumbs up. Let's see what we got, Phil.
I see him. You can take that graphic off, Phil.
Hey, there he is.
Hold on, audio?
This guy.
Oh, muted.
No audio.
I hear him.
Oh, now we got
There it is.
Not yet. He's got to say something. I hear nothing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I hear him great. Hi, Dan. Dan, can you hear me?
Thumbs up.
Can you hear Mikey and Cash?
No,
This is Cirque Du Sirois.
we can't hear him.
All right, I'll go check.
Jesus Christ.
Danny, you just talk to Dan, and we'll just kind of guess what he's saying. Oh, he's got bits. See? Does he know we can't hear him? God damn it.
See, he can hear me, and he can hear you guys. You guys can't hear him, but I can hear him.
Okay. Phil's going to get this sorted any second, and we'll be cooking.
What is happening?
I'm sorry, Dan.
Don't apologize to Dan.
Look how happy he is. He's glowing with a 14.
I know.
Ooh, it's 14-3. The Commanders have cut into a...
It's 3.5, right, Dan?
I want audio too.
Yeah.
Hello?
Josh Harris.
Oh
Are you guys watching the game?
Ah, there we go.
We can hear you.
You got him?
And you're with us.
Look at his big ass hat.
Do you have a giant hat? My only question.
I do. What are you guys doing?
Oh, cool. Hey, buddy.
Has Danny had COVID?
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
hard.
God.
I'm trying to hide here from the vid.
Don't invite Danny up
Have
there,
that.
man.
I have that same hat in human size. The Rob Lowe NFL hat.
It's a good one.
I think you gave it to me a
Good
long
job,
time
Phil,
ago.
is what we're hearing.
Yep.
Dan, have you ever worked in a restaurant?
Yes, indeed.
Bartender?
Which one? What'd you do?
What capacity?
I worked at a place called Bob Evans, which I understand is like. Is there something here called Owens?
No.
Yeah.
Owens Restaurant?
Yes.
I don't know.
I know exactly what a Bob Evans is, and I know what Owens is. It's kind of like a breakfasty type, home cooking, Cracker Barrel-y type joint.
Oh, we're going deep. We're going. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's pass interference, certainly. Have you guys been watching this game at all?
No, not
We've
really.
been trying to get
Oh,
the
okay.
show on
There was
the
like
air.
a. Oh, okay. There was a pretty major injury, and I can't figure out what it was.
which team?
But I think Washington, Pat. And I think because they carted a guy off the field, and people were all sad. It was kind of like a DeMar Hamlin type thing.
Really?
I think, but I don't know. So I'm reporting a couple players have died,
Jesus.
in my opinion.
So Dan has
But yeah,
a...
so yeah, I worked. My first ever job was at a restaurant called Bob Evans. It was like Owens Restaurants. Had a very unique look. I think Owens was just the name they used in the West for some reason. And yeah, I was a busboy. And it was my first time ever being berated. Not berated, but like the manager would kind of really be up your ass, walk around with you after the shift and, check the bathrooms, check the toilets and all that kind of stuff.
So it was like boot camp to meet Cat.
No, not necessarily. I mean, it was actually good in a way. Like to actually have to understand how to deal with people, because you're going to have to deal with people that are guys that you don't like. And then, like once I didn't shave or whatever because I was trying to grow a high school mustache. And the guy like handed me a razor and made me go shave dry because you had to be shaved like the New York Yankees or something. And then
Bob Evans.
a part of the thing, he would only walk around like you would do your job on your own, closing, have to clean everything, clean all
Side
the
work.
ketchup bottles,
Side work.
clean the bathrooms and everything. And so I was like a high school kid, and I walked in. He would only walk around with you, once every couple of weeks, and then have a little clipboard, and it'd be evaluating, how you did your job. And so we got to like the bathrooms, and then I went in and I was doing my job, cleaning the ladies' bathroom. And then he's like, "Why don't you take that? What are you doing? Why don't you take that?" And I go, "What do you mean, take it off the wall?" He says, "Take it off the wall." And so I would go in. There was this box next to the ladies' toilet. Or it was like a metal box, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging on the wall.
Yep.
You got your toilet paper, but then next to that, there's like this metal box. And it would be full of some stuff. So I would cover my hand with a paper towel, reach in, take that stuff out, and throw it in the garbage can to clean the lady. But apparently it was this metal box that you could like lift off of the, just lift it because it had a latch on the back of it or something off the wall and dump it because it was for tampons and shit.
Not to be touched.
Jesus.
So yeah, but I was reaching in, pulling them all out because I was trying to be a real good employee. Like I would clean the hell out of that place.
And they're like,
I wanted
"You
to get a
did
raise.
what?" Like it
Yeah,
just
so he
comes
was
off
yelling
the
at
wall.
me. That's he chastised me for that. But that's how I learned that ladies have like those things in the bathroom. Like growing up as a boy, no sisters. I don't know. Mom isn't telling you like, "Hey,
No.
there's this thing I got to shove in me," and then I throw it away because it's all gross and stuff. And here's how would a guy know that? That's what they should teach you in school.
I still don't really know how all that works. Just scares me. Do they still have
Yeah,
those?
you guys had no ladies around.
No,
You guys
yeah,
had
no.
No.
We just call it girl stuff. Then I steer clear for a few days.
That down there region, that's a mystery to all of us.
Do they still have those special receptacles in a ladies' room?
Absolutely.
Separate.
Yeah, of course.
How do you know?
That's
You're not
right.
supposed to flush them. They're not supposed to go down the turlet.
Oh, I
Put
know.
them in the special metal box.
That's right.
You know that Mexican people will throw their butt wipes in trash cans because the plumbing in Mexico is so suspect that they recommend not flushing their toilet paper.
Danny, that's not Mexican people. That's like most of the other parts of the world. Like,
Well, I've only known a Mexican friend of mine that did that. Okay,
I had
one
to do that. I lived
Mexican
in-
person did that,
I lived in Mexico in college for a semester,
and
and
his name was Kevin Casillas.
we had to do that. We had to throw away
In the trash can?
the toilet paper in the trash can next to the, because it was like a really small septic system or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and that doesn't seem healthy, especially if you've got like one of those 10 or 11 wipers.
what does that mean?
Well, like when you got a real hassle on your hands to contend with.
A real magic marker.
There is
Yeah.
there is magic in knowing in the first wipe, you know whether it's going to be
That's true.
Oh man.
whether it's going to be a multi
What I'm in for the next 4 minutes.
yeah, or if it's going to be a quick cleaner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to be there for a few.
Yeah.
How is it still there? You ever ask yourself that question?
Yes.
I mean, where is it coming from?
Well, you know.
Busboy was my first job too, Dan. Very first gig at Chili's in Sarasota, Florida. And all I remember is being so, like I was 16, I don't even know, 16. I was so in love with some waitress
No way.
who was probably 19, but she was so out of my league, and she had a yellow Mustang.
Hell
Can you
yeah.
imagine something cooler? It was a convertible, like a yellow Mustang. And I just remember attempting to converse with her, and it just went nowhere, ever. But she was the obsession of many a session.
But that was, that's all part of your putting in the reps.
Learning.
You're getting learning, and that's led you to this, what we see in front of us here.
Yeah.
I know. Can you imagine?
all this.
Can you imagine what created this?
We also had I met my first gay friend. He was the dishwasher. I think I've told you. His name was Dantina. And Dantina was very vocal, and he would speak in the third person. So
Like Ricky Henderson.
you would bring your dishes in, and he's like, no, Dantina does not want that there. Dantina wants to keep this entire area clean. And I'm like, all right, Dantina. And then once you understand the rules of Dantina's dish area, you start to stack things properly.
Dantina is doing the work that you don't want to do, and so you have to respect.
Yeah.
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 That only makes sense.
Yeah, learn the ways of Dantina, and you'll be better off. All right, Dan, are you you have a triple play on the table, which is the only not the only reason. You're welcome to come on here absolutely anytime
Missed
you want.
kick.
Oh, you missed it?
The Commanders miss a kick. 14-3, 14 seconds left. We're going to the half.
Are you ahead of me? How do you have that? You're way ahead of me.
We have 14 seconds left, yes, and you just missed
Well,
the field
let me
goal.
tell you what's going to happen. Wide left, bitch. Oh, is he triple play wash or GP?
Oh, he's triple play Green Bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's happy.
You should be
Congratulations.
happy. What did you pick on this game? I don't recall.
I just took Green Bay straight up or single play.
Same.
Although I did almost, Dan, this is a good time to ask this question. Before the game, I was wanting to change to Washington, even though, because I wasn't there when, they were making the picks. Danny gave Danny gave you my picks. 1 hour before the game, I wanted to switch to Washington. If I sent that message to you guys, would that be within league rules or is that? I really don't care either way.
Controversy. There's been controversy about that in the past, where is what you say on the air,
Locked.
does that have to be locked? Because now you're deceiving the public,
Yeah.
your beloved public.
I care about you guys.
And then, I don't know. I guess it's like, who do you get that information to?
I'm
Who's in
fine
charge
either
of
way.
that?
I just wanted to know if I did send that text or email.
I think at this
Blake's Blake's probably the arbiter of that, and he'd probably say whatever's the easiest thing to do. So it would be to not accept that.
So this,
Yeah, you're not going to be able to change because Dan's right. Number one, who would you send the message to? When would it get read? Would it get replied to? And the answer to all of those questions is no one really knows.
No.
it sounds
No
like
one
us
could
trying to
know.
get live right before this stream.
Pretty much. We're all winging it, dude.
Yeah, where's the lady? Where's the girl? Your woman.
Madigan? Oh, don't. Single doink, missed field goal coming up for you, Dan. 14-3 at half. You're still winning this game.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Sweet Madigan is in Ireland right now, so we got.
They
frickin'
missed this field goal?
They do.
Why am I so far behind you?
God, you suck at internet.
What kind of great internet do you have?
Direct.
Trust me, it ain't that good.
Business internet.
Dude, Dan. Oh, God, single doink. Now I see it. You're rooting for a double doink for me, right? In the season?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Can you imagine?
I think you're gonna
Can
get
you
it.
imagine if it was tonight? You'd win
Live.
75 whole dollars.
So we were talking, I'm sure you were listening before you came on and we couldn't figure out how to get you on. Why not do it a little bit? We're just like, and I know you've probably told these stories a million times, but you're a different dude, Dan McDowell. And I mean that in a very good way. But how would someone living in Dallas, Texas be like, this kid in Ohio, this is my guy? And to pluck you out and to put you with Sturm and whatever, we'll get into how you guys were at the beginning of your relationship before it, if it did take a while to turn into magic, whatever. And I know you sent tapes out, but is that it? I mean, you're just sending tapes everywhere. And like, how the fuck does Dallas, Texas call Dan McDowell and be like, yes, this is it?
That's an excellent question.
Thank you.
Well, I wasn't there with them, so I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, but from
But
your
yeah, I just
perspective.
sent tapes out everywhere.
So you were
you know,
looking
I
for
sent-
anything anywhere, and the ticket just happened to be the one answer.
Yeah. I have told this before, but like, so I didn't know how to get, back then you had to send a cassette tape, of course, and a resume in the mail,
The resume.
and you could send out 50 and get like one reply. And I didn't know I didn't know what other people were putting on resume tapes. And this is kind of like early internet world. And so they had like radio.com where they would have job listings. And it would list small market, talk show host or, sale. We want you to sell and to do a talk show, or medium market sports talk host, things like that. Or, large market looking for this or that. And so I just considered myself, well, I got nothing. So I'll look at like small market or maybe a medium market type thing. So I would try to apply to those jobs, but I got nothing. So then my mom had a P.O. box in Ohio, in Cleveland. And so I bought an ad on there for what I wanted, like a medium market sports talk show host, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember if salary was listed or whatever, but I would have taken anything. And then I said, send tape and resume to and P.O. box, because that's how a lot of these things were. It didn't say it was with a certain station. It just said send it to a P.O. box. So I got like 50, tapes and resumes. Some people I had heard of, like in Columbus, Ohio or whatever. But that at least let me know, well, how does everybody else do their tape and resume? Because they kind of tell you in college, like a 101 type thing, put you reading a commercial and put you doing a segment of sports talk or something, or taking calls. And, but then I wanted to see what everybody else's resume looked like, what kind of crazy shit people would send.
Yeah. So
I don't know that helped me, but I thought that was a good idea, at least. It
That's
didn't
really
help.
smart.
So one of the things I did when I was in that same situation on TV, I was trying to be a sports reporter. I was in West Virginia, market 164, Clarksburg, West Virginia, 14.5 a year as the weekend guy. And then when I got the sports director job, I made $16K per year. So just think about that. But I'm trying to send out tapes, VHS tapes at the time, same as you with the cassettes. And you're looking for any reason for anyone to pay more than 2 seconds attention to you. And so I started sending like stickers or like if it was in Florida, I would send a little, not even inflatable, but like a plastic inflatable tiny palm tree.
Gay.
For like in Palm Beach. I was looking for a gig in Palm Beach, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just send like anything to just make them think for one more second, just look at this guy. And it didn't work much, but that was what I was trying to do at the time, is like, just, dear God, somebody pay more attention to me than the other 2,500.
They'll remember that.
So how many total responses did you get to this volley of tapes and resumes? And was there any moment of deciding between anything, or was it just like, holy shit, I got an offer? I don't know anything about Dallas, but the answer is yes.
So when I was applying for Dallas or for jobs at this point, like I was in Dayton, Ohio, and doing talk show, and I got one reply from a guy in like Missouri who really liked my tape. And then I had a buddy, and see, the thing is, you send out 50 tapes, nobody ever replies. The fact that I got one reply from a guy in Missouri was great. No one replies and says you're bad or why they don't like it or whatever. And I had a buddy who was in the same boat. He lived in Cleveland, sending out resumes and stuff. And he said, hey, there's this station in Dallas, and I sent my tape and resume. And he goes, the PD called me back and told me this and this and this about my tape, you know, and said I should work on this or whatever. And he's like, you know, at the worst, you get that. So I'm like, all right. And that's when I sent it. And that was Bruce Gilbert, who apparently, you know, and it was in the search for the partner for Bob that my buddy was, you know, got rejected. And then I sent a tape and resume and same thing. And then Bruce called me. And he said, you know, hey, I like these little clips, you know, send me like a whole show, send me an hour of your show or whatever. And so I sent him something. Info. Well, the fact that somebody would even reply.
Yeah.
And that really speaks to Bruce. And once I got to know him, he did, man. He got 100 tapes for that job.
Yeah.
And he called every person and listened to every tape. Like, that guy's a maniac.
That's insane.
He's incredible. But he really is thorough too. You know, most people get that shit and they're like, throw it to the side. He went through everything.
But when you were even doing that, you're sending what you think that they want. You're sending, I mean, because what's great about you, obviously, and has been for years, is your freaking quirkiness, weirdness, different perspective on whatever. I mean, we can say that now with all your success. But you know what I'm saying, dude? Like,
so much.
No, but like, yeah, that's not you, is what other people want to hear. Like, you got to find the right guy and the right person and the right time in order to get someone that is willing to listen to more than 10 seconds and again, it's also who you know, just, okay, this buddy of mine, you know, knows this guy, he's good, you know, do whatever. You probably didn't even like what you were sending. You were just sending what you thought. And this goes to so many things in business and in friendships and relationships, is like doing your thing and making yourself stand out is what matters. But when everybody thinks that they have to send the same shit and my same shit is going to be better than their same shit, it's a weird creative spot to be in. Yeah.
Yeah. What I sent him, like, I didn't know what I was sending him at first, you know, my first resume tape, but then he said, hey, I want this. I want an hour. So I wasn't on a sports station. Like, our PD told us sports was death. You can't get good ratings with sports. But I was like, you know, really into sports and stuff. So I would just, you know, look for ways to get sports segments on, even if it wasn't, you know, whatever. It just wasn't a sports talk show. So the segment I sent him, or the hour, was this time my GM, I was pretty fat. Like I was pushing 250.
I
got to like 248 or something. And
that sounds thin to me.
Our GM was kind of like a skinny lady, and whatever, would mess around with me. And I don't know, I would call myself fat, so it's not like that was offensive to me. But so we got to talking or something, and it was like, drinking at the bar. And it was about running a mile in 10 minutes. And she bet that I couldn't do it. And so it became like an on-air bit. And then we had, we did a little broadcast from the local track, and people showed up to root this fat guy on to try to run a mile in 10 minutes. And then, so I sent Bruce that hour. And then he later said, like, he really liked, and then like after that, he called me again, like a week later after hearing it, and is like, hey, I'm going to be in Indianapolis. Can you come meet me? Because Dayton is like a 3-hour drive from Indianapolis, maybe less. And so I met him there for lunch and talked and all that. And that's when, things got a little more serious. But he liked that because every other resume tape that he was getting was some guy taking calls and giving his hot sports opinion on, oh man, the Cowboys, Barry Sanders, the whole thing that the hardline or everybody would always make fun of, right? The Emmett versus Barry, or the Pete Rose, or stuff like that. Just hot sports talk, where he's like, this guy's, look at these bits. This guy's doing this bit. He just sends me
so
this
then you won.
hour-long bit, and then he knew Bob Sturm has hot sports talk.
Yeah, we got that covered.
Need off speed pitch.
And then
you couldn't have sent anything more custom fit to mesh with the fabric of the station at that time. And I was wondering if were you cognizant of that at all, or
Just pop it, Phil.
or were you just sending, like, I'm just going to send him my best shit?
We have a winner. Sorry,
sports talk, and we can get to that in a second. Let's finish with Dan. We don't need to interrupt with Bingu. We'll get back to it.
Well, we had a winner. I just wanted everybody to know.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying, Dan? Was that something you were cognizant of? That, hey, I need to send something wacky that will, because you had understood what the ticket dynamic was, or are you just like, I'm just going to send something that's entertaining, that's my best stuff right now, and if it lands, great. If not, then, whatever.
Yeah, I think more of that. I don't recall. I do recall I had no idea what the ticket was about. I knew it was a sports talk station, and that's it. But I didn't know anything about there's a Gordon or a Bitts or all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know my thought process on why I chose that thing.
Lucky instincts.
Just because it was just like a good bit, and he just said, send something you do on the show. I'm sure I also sent another hour of just like our calls, taking calls and doing something. I don't know.
You and Dan, I know you and Bob, I've told you, you guys were my musers when I came to town. You guys were the ones that got me into the ticket. Your show, because I was, this might blow your mind, but Sirois are not early risers. And so you were
didn't fire out of bed too early.
Yeah, you were my morning show. And so, when you guys came on, I was like, holy shit. Okay, this is great. And so anyway, that's crazy how it worked out. And dude, the story of just effing grinding on whatever you want to frickin' do.
Well, yeah, no, because, so after the indie meeting, I'm sorry, and I hate to like bog on exactly, but I'm curious about this. And I think most people listening to this or ticket fans think of everything within the ticket behemoth world. But I'm thinking of more of this freaking dude in Dayton who's like, all right, sure, Dallas, I mean, market massive. So then did they fly you in like for a fucking test thing? And did you meet Bob, and was it sort of a get to know each other type deal? Because again, I think I mean this in a good way, but you're a different kind of a guy that might not, I don't know, maybe you do annihilate it in interviews, but I would imagine you come off a little different than most candidates in that setting.
Yeah, you want me?
What was the next step until the green light?
They flew me in to do a week show with Bob on a Saturday, or maybe it was a Sunday. That's irrelevant. I used the name on it. I couldn't, so I still had a job in Dayton, you know?
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
And I knew that Dayton they had a guy there before me in the same time slot. And he was kind of like legendary in Dayton because he went on to bigger and better things. His name was Kent Voss.
Oh, the Kent Boss Show.
And Kent Voss went on to, at the time when I left Dayton, and in Dayton I was making, I can't remember, very low, pretty 35,000, something like that, which was very high for me.
That sounds like a lot.
Whoa.
Had been way more than I had ever made anywhere. But the story around there was like Kent Voss was making like 220,000 now in Philadelphia doing a talk show. But the story was that he had a job offer like in Miami or somewhere else, some other big market, and that the station blocked him from getting it because he was still under contract. Even though they know they're a mid-market place and, they weren't being cool. So I knew they wouldn't be cool because I still was under contract. They didn't really like me, I don't think. I think they were looking to get rid of me and everything. Mm-hmm. But
97 won the freak.
But I was under contract, so they weren't being cool about it. I knew they wouldn't be cool. So when I went to Dallas, I didn't tell anybody. And I used the air name Dan Lieberman because my program director's name in Dayton was Terry Lieberman. So it's probably a really dumb thing to do. But
Yeah, like any other name.
but it was there's no big social media and all that. I just figured nobody would find out. And they didn't even until once I got the Dallas job and I had to, I gave my 2 weeks. I gave my 2 weeks instead. I was quitting radio and moving back to Cleveland with my girlfriend and just going to try and figure something else out because this wasn't for me.
That sounds like a ruse that has happened before in this room.
And they accepted that quickly. They were happy to be gone with me and all that I represented.
Oh.
So, but, that got me into Dallas. So, yeah, when I flew into Dallas, so they flew me in. Bruce picked me up from the airport. I remember it was a big deal driving by Texas Stadium. I'm like, oh. But I had been to Dallas many, many times.
Right.
Because my Uncle Gary lived in Arlington. So I used to go there every summer for like a month. So I was very familiar with, but I had never, driven around as an adult or been there as an adult. So, and then I remember getting to the ticket and we were listening on the way in.
Yeah.
And it was when the hard line was at the Nelson.
Oh, geez.
And they were measuring boobs.
Seriously?
And he was like, we like to have fun here. And, and I'm listening like, oh, Jesus, what is this station? And that I'm, what am I getting into here? And then we went up and Bruce, Bruce is a great guy. He's a great personable guy to deal with. So I was just loving everything.
Yeah.
And my head's spinning and we walk up to the station and all that. And then we get into his office and he turns on the radio and the hard line is they're coming back from break and then they're measuring boobs again. Greg goes like, all right, line them up. And they're just, and then Bruce is like, oh man, it's really, we don't usually do like this more than like a segment in a row, they should kind of be moving on. He was like almost apologizing for so much, boobs. Like he wanted me to hear their great sports talk station because he was talking about like in his conversation, he was telling us how, revered they were as a sports station because Mark Tuinei died and they had some kind of a CNN town hall thing and the ticket hosted it or something. He was just talking about how big sports was to them and everything was about sports. And when he opened the door, the code was like, it was like Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle. That was the numbers or something, that he, so everything out of his mouth was sports. And then everything I would hear out of the radio was like bit
tits,
and, yeah. So I was just like thinking, I really hope this works out, man. this is before I even met Bob or anything, just because the station sounded so,
When did you and Bob start measuring tits?
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Not the
I don't know.
tits
I probably
part.
met Bob that day, or I
What was
must
your
have met him
first
that
reaction
day.
when you
Well,
met
do you
Bob?
think, your first reaction when you met Bob, and do you think that Bob's green light was required for you to basically be hired in that position?
Yes and no. Bob was never going. Bob was only there for like not even a full year once I got there, and so he wasn't in any position to be like demanding I got to have this or this. Like he has told me many times, Followell would have been his choice for sure.
Oh,
'Cause
could you imagine the sports on that show?
Good
But he
grief.
loved Followell. Obviously, they're both very similar guys, and they loved arguing and the yelling matches and the sports and all that.
But you need a good cop, bad cop.
Well, I guess that's what Bruce told Bob. And Bob, like me, had the greatest confidence ever in everything Bruce ever said, because Bruce plucked him out of same thing, getting resumes, and somehow got one of Bob and gave him a shot, out of nowhere to all of a sudden be hosting in Dallas because of what he heard and what he liked from Bob. And Bruce could tell Bob is not just a sport. Bob is a bit guy too,
Yep.
in a Bob way,
Yep.
in a very sportsy way. But he's not Coop or something,
Right.
He gets it. And Bruce could tell that, like Bruce is an incredible, really, I just think an incredible boss.
I
Did you
love
deal
hearing
with
that
Bruce a
because-
lot, Danny?
Oh, yeah, 100%. He hired
Yeah.
me, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you and I got there right at the same time.
Yeah,
And,
you at night.
because I was doing Saturdays with Catlin because Bruce wanted to try me out on the air, kind of like, I don't know, maybe it was Sundays that we were doing a show, like a 2-hour show. And they were trying to fill nights because they put you and Bob together. And I guess he was trying to see if I would be able to host. I was terrible at it. So they put Followell and Doug Anderson together to do the nighttime show. And then those guys and Bruce, I guess, decided that I should be the producer, which I had zero experience at. And Bruce was just cool. He assured me, he's like, dude, you'll learn it as you go. You've got talent, so we'll find a place for you, and you can learn the producer stuff as you go. But basically, you're not here to be Fernando. We want other things from you, but this is where we can fit you. It's not an on-air position, and I stayed in that position for 23 years as a producer.
Yeah. To his credit, I think he wanted people to be different.
Yeah.
Like I remember even when he hired Gribble, like he loved that Gribble worked at another station, a couple other ones. Like he worked with Craddock, and then he had the experience at the Fox Sports 1190. So, and then dealing with people like Fish or whatever. But seriously, he loved that. Whereas I think now it's more of an insular culture or whatever of, we don't want someone from another station because they worked at that bad station. But, I've always thought it is a wise thing to do because you can then learn, not only can you take better people away from, steal good people, but then learn, what do they do behind the scenes? How do they do? Maybe they do something well, maybe they whatever, just to get a little intel on the enemy too. Or just like I thought it was valuable that Gribble had worked with Craddock.
Yeah.
So Craddock, there's a guy you would want to at
A competitor.
hanging around him and seeing how he does things, and he's very good. And you could learn some, tricks from that. That's why Gribble's very good.
Well, the thing that made Bruce great, and I think you'll agree with me on this, is he was an incredible assessor of talent, and he had zero ego and never let, if he had any ego at all, he never let that get in the way of him making the right decision on what was going to be good for the station.
Yeah, I thought he was an awesome motivator.
Totally. He'd
Like
give you
he would-
compliments.
Oh my
oh
God.
my gosh.
What?
But so much so, no, it's crazy. It's just even when you knew
culture's-
you didn't
yeah.
deserve it.
Yeah.
Like he would just pump you up and be like, I knew we did a bad show or me and Bob weren't getting along or something, and he'd be like, or bad book, because that was a big thing. It took us a long time to ever start getting in the same area. The Hardline Amusers were number 1, we'd be number 4, or we'd be number 6 sometimes, and Bruce would be like, dude, number 6 in Dallas? He's like, it's the 5th largest market. Do you know how many people are listening to you? Do you know how great you guys are? And I'm like, God, but the Hardline, I'm thinking of that. And he's like, you guys are just getting rolling. He would just make you feel like,
Yeah.
like $100.
It's like we went from Bruce to the new culture. It was like going from like being led by Tommy Lasorda to being led by Billy Martin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Both effective, both very good at their jobs.
Yeah.
But just different as far as like a player's manager, and then somebody that was very hard to connect with.
But I also think, some coaches are good for young teams and developing.
Yep.
And maybe some coaches are, better suited to veteran teams and all that kind of stuff. And I think Bruce was great for the young, developing all that kind of stuff, because he kind of let you mess up a lot too, and just take a lot of chances and just stay very positive about everything.
When did you ever?
But I can't speak to how that would be in this culture. I think it wouldn't be as good, but I didn't experience that either. I experienced Bruce, and I credit that guy for a ton.
When did you feel
Him and Bob.
like that it was working?
I don't know, never.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I loved working. I loved, doing it every day, but never thought, oh, this is great. We're killing it.
I guess the last thing about your entrance to Dallas and the ticket, because the ticket was well established, and the one thing that Dan has probably heard 500 times in his life, and I've heard about Dan, hell, I may have thought about Dan, is that, you didn't get it or like him really at first, and then he quickly turns into your favorite. So with that being said, how did did you even try to ingratiate yourself with the established people at the ticket? Was it hard? Were they judgmental, I guess, at the very beginning? Was it kind of like, who's this dude? I mean, you're coming from a different place, and that's a no-no, certainly these days. Like, did they try? They embrace you? Was it harder with some or others, or were they cool enough?
I don't know. I guess everybody's pretty cool. Gordon's going to fuck with you and everything when you first start there.
Yeah.
So you just, whatever, you like, this is great. I'm being fucked with by this great station. Obviously, Mike Reiner is the one because I guess he didn't get along with Rocco at all. And that was my big warning. You got to try to get along with Mike Reiner. And, I don't know. I didn't always get along with him. That was more on his end. But, I always understood him. I think.
So
he's a weird dude too.
Two things.
Hang on real quick.
Go ahead.
I can tell you this, Cash. Dan and I connected, and I don't know if you may or may not remember this, but the first week that Dan was there, he somehow looked at me and realized I might be somebody that would want to drive around Uptown with him and share a joint, which we did.
Yeah, so you're cool, bro. You're cool.
His suggestion.
I quickly, as I walked in there, I spied Corby and Danny, and I'm like, okay.
Yep.
I just knew who to walk up to. Like I looked over, there's Expo. I kept looking. Oh, there's Corby. And I latch on to him, and you look around the room, and there's Jub, and there's Danny. Oh, okay, there's a guy. I'm gonna.
Yeah. There's a guy
that
has a phone number in his phone that I'm probably going to need for the next few years. He needed a Dallas connect.
The first time Mike Soroy, I remember any kind of interaction. Isn't it? You either said it to me or sent me an email or something about how. I think it was Tenacious D related.
That's on board.
Or it was promoted, showing me another band that's kind of like the D, like, because you knew, whatever, you were just trying to like reach out and be friends.
Yeah.
Because you could just tell by listening to our show that I, like Tenacious D or whatever, and you liked him too, and you knew this is a guy I want to be friends with. I think, you reached out to me. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that. Although I can probably, if it's an email, I could probably find it because I have every email I've ever sent. But I just remember, and this goes for like P1s, like at that time, like I liked you didn't know who I was, and in a work environment, once I worked there, I'm like, well, I want to be friends with this dude. I really like this dude. He's fucking funny. But it's a hard thing to, I don't even know. And I'm not, I'm not above saying, okay, I'm trying to get this guy to like me, and not because how it can benefit me working here. I like this dude and he's awesome. And I think he would like me. And we definitely have similar, interests, but I do not recall that at all. Was that a text or an email, or did I invite you to a concert or something?
I don't know. I just remember you reached out.
Hey man,
and wanted to be friends. So are you looking for a friend?
I'm your man.
Want a play date? Want to go to the Flight of the Conchords together? Probably what it was.
Well, shit.
I'm really bothered here because you guys are watching this game, and I know if they score, you're going to know.
They haven't scored yet, and it's fourth.
That means they haven't scored.
Yeah, fourth and goal.
Oh, see, I'm on third and goal. Why are you guys so far ahead of me?
Oh, well, he's ahead
What's
of me.
wrong with my internet?
I can't answer that. We're just merely ahead of you. All right, man. Well, fuck. I don't know. You can hang with us.
Well, thanks for having me on,
dude. For real. No joke. Anytime.
Sorry, I had a bag.
No.
All right.
that was all interesting as hell.
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you right now. The field goal is good. So you're currently up 17-3. We're playing against the Dumb Zone. We being the Cirque Du Sirois show in the regional celebrity death match. Our picks against theirs, and Dan has a triple play on the Green Bay Packers tonight, and they're leading 17-3, which is why we wanted to have him on, because we were hoping he'd be stressed out about a triple play, but he's pretty chill. And it was fun to have you on, man. Thank you.
Real quick before you leave, Dan, I think we might have discussed this during the Cowboy watching party thing. How fast do you think you can throw a baseball?
At least 60.
Oh,
okay. See?
That's not much, though.
Yeah, but I've seen you pitch in the great game, so I knew that you're the only one that understands my plight.
But it's been a long time. I haven't thrown a ball.
well,
But I'm rooting for you, but I do not predict that Cash will be able to throw 60. No.
the over-under is 59.5 miles an hour, and we will watch a video showing if Cash succeeded or failed right when we come back from our next break. All right, Dan. Thanks, dude. For real.
Oh, yeah?
Appreciate it. Yeah.
We get to see it tonight?
Yeah, we're seeing it
Okay, I
right
got
now,
the
right
under.
after this.
Would you trade my triple play for this?
Yes.
I bet. No, I why would I trade this triple play? All right, see ya.
All right, dude. Fire into bed. There he goes.
Fire off in bed.
The great Dan McDowell. How fun was that?
All this and
so
next.
fun.
Just shooting the shit with our bro.
Yep.
Great pacing.
I kind of loved it, actually. I love chilling.
I do.
Just fucking
He's
chatting.
so relaxed.
The
Look
truth
at how
is-
I'm sitting. It's because of Dan.
And the truth is, most of our viewers and listeners are ticket people. I mean, you're not boring any one of those stories. I think that's all just cool shit, right?
Agreed.
100%.
Yeah, we're chilling. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, the answer that the entire Metroplex has been asking
The
themselves.
pulse.
Can Cash Sirois throw a baseball over or under 59.5 miles an hour? We found out yesterday. We will show you the incredible video next, right here on the Cirque Du Sirois show. Chaos indeed. We got a show. We have a show. We have a show next Thursday you can check out at Akai Speakeasy, AKAI. But if you like rock, tomorrow night at Ferris Wheeler, 6 p.m. on the 12th of September, my sweet lady friend Christina and the rest of the boys from Oatmeal Pizza are going to be ripping shit up. And there's a Cure cover band, an Oasis cover band. Always a good time, man, with my crew, Oatmeal Pizza. I'm going to be there. Christina's going to be rocking. So if you have no plans tomorrow evening, come by Ferris Wheelers. Have some fun with us. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Who doesn't like fun? I sure do. Fun having Dan McDowell on with us. Just chilling, huh?
Yep, it's pretty great.
He's kind of the best. And I really doubt anyone is locked into this and has no idea what Dan McDowell's up to. But if you don't, the Dumb Zone. Support the Dumb Zone in any way you can, whether it be YouTube or their social bullshit. Give them a listen because they're freaking funny and awesome, and they do good sports all the time. You know who does something good?
Who's that, Mike?
Jam Roofing does something damn good.
Damn straight.
And that means taking care of your roof. We talked about it on Tuesday that, granted, insurance companies recommend, but then there's that, and then there's like the long term. Insurance companies say twice a year you should get your roof inspected. I've been in my house almost 10 years. I don't know that I ever have until I got in touch with Jam Roofing, and they came out to do an inspection. And they can do it for you. They can take a look at your roof. They can do the basics, just knock down some nails that have gotten loose, take care of anything very easy, and they'll do it for free if you're a Cirque Du Sirois listener. And if you need anything bigger than that, man, Jam Roofing can do it all the way down to fencing and gutters and put a sunroof in your house, that kind of thing. But generally speaking, it's damaged roofs from hail or anything like that, wind, and I would say any roofing company, fine. Just call someone. No, we know these dudes. Jeff and Matt are amazing guys. They've worked with the insurance companies. They've both been police officers. They are. We said it before they came in here, but Matt came in here and we're like, that dude's legit. Yep. That dude's cool. You can just tell. I trust that dude. And if I have any issues with my roof whatsoever, I promise you, Jam Roofing's the only stop I'm making.
There's been a bunch of storms up through the corridor, the 380 corridor. Little Elm, Northern Frisco, Salina, Prosper. If you're listening or watching from any of these places, absolutely. That QR code that's on the screen right now. And again, if you are listening to the audio version, go to jamdfw.com, put that information in, and whenever you need it, you can do it. But most importantly, scan that QR code, and they will reach out to you if you are in a region that has been hit. And guess what? Everybody that is watching or listening right now, Cirque listeners, will be jumped directly to the front of the line.
That's crazy.
Just because, literally, because we love them and they love us. You will, when shit goes sideways, and it will, Jam Roofing will be there for you.
When shingles go sideways.
Absolutely. And if you reach out to them, they will come out and they will, give you a free inspection. They're not going to sell you on anything that isn't legitimate. But absolutely, jamroofing.com. Use that QR code. That is crucial both for us and them. And they have announced that anyone that does a full roof repair after something goes south, they will purchase, they will cover an in-studio guest sit-in here at the Cirque Du Sirois show. So just do that.
So you get a new roof for people who are going to deal with the whole insurance thing, take care of everything. Your roof's going to be all rock solid forever.
Literally, if you need it, you're going to need it either way. You might as well get a Cirque sit-in.
Yeah, then you get to come hang with us. Jam Roofing, jamdfw.com. Support them. They support us, and we know that they're the best in the business, so hit them up anytime. All right, our sweet friend Danny is with us. Danny Bayless. He has COVID. He texted again this morning, right? You still got dinged this morning?
4 days straight, man.
Jesus, double
4
lines.
days. I know. This thing has lingered symptomatically longer than when I had it the first time. It hit me hard for like 3 days the first time, miserable, but then it went away. This has been, what is today? Thursday? Mm-hmm. 7 straight days of symptoms. And every day it's a different one. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's really bizarre. Day before, 4 days ago, splitting headache. Day after that, massive sore throat. Yesterday, the nose started running, remnants of sore throat. Today, uncontrollable sneezing. all day long. So I don't know what's next.
I think that's it. I think
Hemorrhoids maybe
yeah,
tomorrow.
hemorrhoids sprout tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the cluster of grapes back there tomorrow, and maybe that's the final battle to win this war. But yeah, it's just been terrible, man.
I'm sorry, dude. I bet you'll be all good, and you'll be good with us on Tuesday, and then you'll be at the remote at Akai Speakeasy on Thursday. See, when you do have COVID, though, it gives you a lot of time to just kind of sit there and stare at your phone, and that's what Danny's been doing. And I think it's time for Bingu's Daily Share of the Week. Right here.
And now,
Right.
it's time for Bingu's Daily Insta-Share on CDS.
I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with back problems.
Oh, God.
Like where you've needed to go to a chiropractor or get, deep tissue massage or anything like that.
Okay.
I know I have. I lived that my whole life, and a chiropractor for about a year was my best friend. So I want to take this opportunity to share with you guys a video that I saw on Instagram, and I want to share it with the world that just shows the wonderful magic that is the science, the art
Okay.
of chiropractor.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
머리 한번 들고 내릴게요.
A poor lady
Yeah.
laying
Her
down.
neck really hurts.
Seems like
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
what? The crack?
Yes, the crack.
But don't look at the neck.
Yeah, just look down.
다시 숨 들이마시고
Look
여기 승모근에
below the neck, Cash.
목을 쭉 이완시키고
Watch.
쭉 늘리세요.
Okay.
There you go. See?
Just
All better.
Just a little jolt.
Yeah.
Fixed
That's
her.
all she needed.
You hate that?
Yep.
You don't like chiropractors?
I just,
It's all she needed. Look
I
at
like
her.
them now.
Look at her, all
Look how
better.
happy she is. Yep. Look at that. look at horny Phil.
내릴게요.
Yeah, horny
play
Phil.
it again.
He can't play a video early, but now he's like, I got this one.
호흡을 한번 잡아요.
Let's
Look
run
at
it back.
the drool. The
run it
drool
back,
dripping
boys.
down his G.I. Joe beard.
자, 다시 숨 들이마시고 여기 승모근에 힘을
I can translate if you guys would like.
Someone actually.
Thank you.
He's saying just relax
쭉 늘리세요.
and breathe,
Yeah.
and then
호흡 두 번.
Inhale. Deep.
So this was on
Yeah.
your Instagram, and you're
Yeah.
sharing it.
yeah.
This was the third video when I hit the magnifying glass on Instagram. And now that I've started doing this bit, I'm never going to run out, guys.
We're good.
I'm never going to run out of things for this segment.
We are loaded. All right.
Yep, we're loaded.
I think
Hope
it's
she's healthy.
I think it's time.
She is.
It is time. New listeners every day, they say, and
They say.
I guess I'll do the 10-second reset. Cash and I were just talking and guessing how fast he could throw a baseball. He, out of absolutely nowhere, said 73 miles an hour. And I'm like, rattled by
That was
this.
a cocky, drunken conversation.
I said 46 miles an hour. Take those two numbers, average them together. It's 59.5 miles an hour, which I think is a fair and difficult number to reach if you're a 52-year-old young man throwing a baseball for the first time. God knows.
But
how
look
long.
at me.
Yeah, but that is we do.
That's what puts marks against you.
Yeah, that's where the number 46 came from.
So
The
just
eyeball
looking at
test.
you.
just to be clear, does Danny know?
No, well, I don't think so.
Danny wasn't out there. Did you
No, I wasn't.
really? Tell me what you
Look,
think right now.
Okay, so you guys did a teaser, did a little teaser video that you put up on our socials, and it was you taking the mound and throwing a pitch that nearly wiped out about three guys
I did.
that were standing near the batter's box, and it looked to me. I mean, it looked like it was getting hummed. It did not look like the video that I watched of myself in the great game when I was pitching and maxing out at about 36. So I did this. I ripped the video. I put it in Chat GPT, and I said,
Oh no!
use your based on when the ball leaves this man's hand and where it approximately lands across the plate. The distance is 60. I'm assuming it was 60 feet 6 inches.
No.
It was not. It
No?
was a little league field.
Oh, now this is going to change everything because this was Little League.
Good.
Yep.
Because Chat GPT had you in the 50s
Okay.
as far as your velocity.
Well, let's he has a bandage on his shoulder. He's clearly hurting today. But let's finally end the mystery.
How many rolled up socks are in underneath that
That's
bandage?
ice. That's all ice.
Uh-huh.
Let's solve the mystery.
Sure it is.
Can Cash Sirois pitch a baseball faster than 59.5 miles an hour? We found out.
I was hyped.
That's great.
So much confidence early.
Yeah, pre-pitch. All right, well, there he is. Je suis Michel Sirois from the Montreal Expos organization. When we hear the golden gun is coming out of retirement. So just out of, I guess, curiosity, you want to see what a legend of many decades past can crank it up to today. The magic number is 59.5. Let's see if he gets home.
Good form.
I feel good. I feel warm. My warm-ups went to about 85%. A little stretchy. Could blow this thing out. Going to achieve.
54.
Okay.
54.
Ow! 58. Come on.
It said 58 again.
Uh-oh.
We might have hit our max.
More legs. More legs. More legs.
61!
No!
Ball
Hell
coach.
yes! 61!
All right, challenge accepted and completed.
Yeah.
The very tiny and possibly inaccurate radar detector we used showed a high speed of 61 miles an hour,
Which is above 60. Everybody knows that. Could have done it with 3 balls.
significantly lower than 74,
Wasn't the bet.
but faster than 59 and a half.
Here to win the bet. Won the bet. Feel great. Could easily get to mid-60s with a couple more reps.
We don't have to
No,
go anywhere.
Bet's over. Bet's over. There's nothing on the table left for me except for more excellence in some other field. But a fantastic day for myself. The Expos organization, obviously looking for some talent.
I wanted to do this live on camera. The Expos would like to sign you
Of course you would.
to a one-day contract
Straight out of the Mexican League.
for $60.
American?
Yeah, U.S. currency. The Golden Gun lives. The legend lives on. Oh, fucking God.
Hell
Wow.
yeah, bitches.
You got to bow down.
The
you
golden gun is alive and well.
When he's right, he's right.
I was a little sore, a lot of ice.
Chad is very supportive of you. I mean, he did it. 61 miles an hour.
I felt
Did
like
Bucky's have a sale when you bought the radar gun from there?
That's
I mean, can I just have a win? Can I just have a win? Why must
I'm just asking a very logical question.
Bucky's doesn't have radar guns, Danny?
that is called a pocket rocket. That is according to Bassick at least, is a legitimate speed.
What's that
gun.
mean? Oh,
Well, it's like yeah. It's like a tiny version, but it according to the gun, it does count. And when he was warming up, he was in the low 50s, and I'm like, oh shit, he hasn't even really ripped
All right.
one yet.
So, Danny, when we first got to the field, I started warming up. I hadn't thrown a baseball in effing forever. And I just was just trying to throw a ball just to get warm. And the sadness on everybody's face that was there immediately was, oh God.
When we saw his form.
It didn't look good. But I was getting myself ramped up. And I felt like I had a little something. And then when the first radar gun, showed up at mid 50s, I'm like, okay, I can freaking do this. And I genuinely believe that I probably could have gotten up to 65.
Oh God.
I'm just saying.
Why'd you stop?
Well, because I didn't want to hurt myself, Danny. And as you can see, I am 100% healthy, no problems, just a freaking athlete, just somebody that everyone should aspire to be. I mean, you can do anything if you put your golden gun to it.
You're starting to sound like your brother.
But I'm joking
right now.
Always.
Right.
I think he might be serious.
I effing did it.
Hey, dude.
I effing did it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Me and Phil are applauding. Danny, go ahead and applaud. I mean,
I did.
by hook or crook, we ended up at 59 and a half, and this guy did crack through, and at 52 years old, he fired a baseball 61 miles an hour, confirmed speed.
Now I think it's very, very important for the listener/viewer, for one of you two to step out and make a claim that you can then back up. Do you have it in your ball sack? Either one of you. Do you have it in your ball sack to show off, to do something and say something and then back it up?
Yeah, I'll do it right now. I think I can have COVID until Halloween.
Okay, well,
watch me.
Pretty fucking sure of it.
Watch him go.
I feel like you've already achieved that, so... Thank you, everyone.
I'm not ready
Thank
to
you for everyone who... You know what? Give me the full screen. F it.
Shit.
Give me the full screen.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. How long?
I just want...
time to go to the bathroom?
I want you to believe that you can believe in yourself. You can achieve things that maybe other people say you can't do. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? They don't believe. Nobody believes in you. Nobody effing believes in you until you then show them what? And then what do? Cower. Or clap. Either way, just freaking push the envelope. You people.
He's just talking to those people, not calling for the you people intro. Just
just to be clear.
I do believe that anybody can do anything they want to do, especially if it's scaled down to the standards of what an 8 to 10-year-old would accept as good.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
A little league mound.
Yeah, a little league mound. A tiny little league mound.
It has nothing to do with that.
feet?
That doesn't apply.
I tried to Google if that mattered,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to throw a ball 2 feet, does it go faster than if you're trying to throw it 60 feet or 45
Well,
feet?
it depends. Look, it's the speed of the ball as it crosses the plate, right?
No. It's the speed of the ball during the flight.
No.
You could literally throw it from center field to home plate, and maximum speed will be caught by advanced technology. Danny?
Right. Explain advanced technology right now.
The thing that they had that checked it.
Yep.
What the fuck?
The pocket rocket.
It was called a pocket rocket. How credible is that?
That sounds like a sex toy.
Look, I
Yeah, it does.
want everyone else around me to fail.
Yeah.
Okay?
Me
That's
too.
not-
It makes
me
us feel better.
very temporarily feel better about myself. I acknowledge that. I want nothing but
So you were
failure.
rooting
for all
me-
of you. Of course, I was rooting against you.
That's bull.
But in this case, all things considered, I have to admit and call this a victory for the Golden Gun and my brother Cash Sirois. He exceeded the number that was required, and I'm not kidding. He probably did have 1 or 2 miles an hour left in him.
100%.
This is a win. This is a win.
You are the best 52-year-old little leaguer I know, Cash.
Yep.
Well done.
You're the Chiba Hut champion of the night.
Do I get a delicious toasted sandwich?
Damn right you do.
All right.
and a cookie.
You're
I'll
a
take it.
delicious sandwich.
I will take it.
All right. We got to talk about something going on, buddy. Something huge going on. Cowtown Ball. How about that?
Yep.
Our buddy Tony Fay PR is doing it again. They do it all, like 24/7. The best PR department and company in Dallas, and they're running the Cowtown Ball. This all benefits the American Cancer Society. The Cowtown Ball, one of Tarrant County's premier fundraising galas. This is a gala. This is a place I have no business at.
Yeah, but you went to Cowtown and you saw the lovely ladies in Fort Worth. And this is going to be the ultimate of that.
Well, they're saying guests will dress in their finest cowboy chic attire for an evening of dining, dancing, live music from country artist Max McNown, a spirited auction, and more. And the one thing I do know, this is at Tannehill's Tavern and Music Hall, the exact place I was at like two or three nights ago. It's right in the heart of the Fort Worth Stockyards. I mean, it's a perfect night out, even if you don't go to Tannehill's immediately, go to bars, whatever you want to do. chill out, enjoy the whole Stockyard thing, which again, if you haven't been there for a while, badass, super fun. And then the Cowtown Ball itself will be at Tana Hills Tavern and Music Hall. It is on Friday, September 26th.
Lower third?
It is their signature event. 32nd year. All they do is raise funds for the American Cancer Society, supporting cancer research, obviously patient services, community programs to help people stay well, get well, and fight back against cancer. It's the Cowtown Ball. And Tony Fay is behind supporting this, just like we are right now. So, yeah, man, support them. More information, tickets are available at cowtownball.acsgala.org. A little bit of a muddy email, but it's right in front of you.
I bet if you search Cowtown Ball, you're probably going to be able to be a part of this thing.
Go do this. Go do the nice shit in DFW.
Well, you don't like helping the American Cancer Society? You don't like having a good time?
Does. Everyone does.
All right.
Yeah, go to that website, info at cowtownball@acsgala.org, and I bet that'll be a cool-ass night out down in the Stockyards at Tana Hills Tavern. So fight cancer, American Cancer Society, and go check it out. Get some tickets and go support all that. Yes, yes?
Yep.
Do you dummies have your homework done?
Those people?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Danny, you do?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I would never not do my homework,
I know
Mikey.
you did, but I'm worried about fastball McGillicuddy over here.
The big dog's ready.
Kelly Leak over there.
All right, it's time real quick for our fascinating Cowboy predictions for the upcoming game. It's the New York Giants at Dallas Cowboys. And just to be clear, the scoreboard reads 0-0-0.
What the ever-living F?
Because this idiot tried to steal a point from us, but I had to look it up. I had to go to the box score.
Did we really not?
Yeah, Jake Elliott hit a 58-yard field goal, the longest score of the game. Brandon Aubrey's longest score is 53 yards.
All right.
So we have to each make 3 predictions about this this Sunday's Cowboy game. And you get 1 point for kind of an easy level, 2 points for a medium-ish, and then 3 points for a very, very difficult prediction.
I'll go first since I probably put the least thought into this.
Okay, we're stuck at 0.
You might be surprised.
Let's try to get on the board. Cash?
Prediction number 1 for the Cowboys-Giants game, CD will score a touchdown of over 41 yards.
Okay. I'll take that, and I won't even say soft. That's good.
Prediction number 2, medium hard. Javonte Williams will score 4 touchdowns and celebrate while dabbing after 3 of them.
Oh. 4 touchdowns.
King. Now.
Yeah.
Wait, the Cowboys are going to score 5 touchdowns?
5? I don't know, but Javonte is going to score 4, and he's going to be dabbing his ass off. He'll probably forget after 1 of them.
And then CD has his 1, so that's 5.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, you can't win everything.
I like this.
And then prediction number 3 for the Cowboys game, a Cowboys fan will be shown giving double middle fingers while prominently displaying a T-shirt displaying Tiger Woods' mugshot.
Okay.
So he's not going to like something, and he's going to have a T-shirt wearing Tiger Woods mug.
Do you think it'll be Javonte Williams' 3rd touchdown that really pisses him off?
Yeah, he's going to be so
gets him to fire up the birds.
Well, I'm going for the long shot
because they're going to score 5 touchdowns. I imagine all Cowboy fans are going to be pretty stoked.
Well, maybe a long field goal at the end makes him do his thing.
Okay, you better hope our friend Jameson is there with his Tiger Woods mugshot T-shirt. All right, good luck, Danny. You want to go or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Shoot.
Number 1, realistic pick. I think the Cowboys are going to smoke them, by the way. Dak will throw for 3 touchdowns and rush for 1.
Take it. We'll take that. That's solid.
You like that one? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Aubrey will kick a field goal that will be so close it will need to be reviewed by the booth.
Oh, that's over the posts.
Over the post kick.
We've talked about this a lot. Did they even review
and that's happened before?
No, I don't think it's reviewable. It has?
Yeah, I think they can if the referees are just like, I don't know. Right?
It all comes down to the one guy on the one side who looks up and goes, I don't know. Here you go. Win the Super Bowl. You just did. I don't know.
By the way,
can't make the fucking sticks longer.
Why can't the sticks just be longer to where there's no way that anyone would have to make a decision?
We've said it forever. There's going to be a Super Bowl decided by one dude looking up and going, sure.
Don't they do that they do that in arena football? They have the nets on the side.
Yeah. We need to put them up to 30,000 feet all the way to the moon.
I've got an idea for this one. As a former kicker myself,
Phil.
Whoa, Phil talk.
Hello,
Kicker
Phil.
out of nowhere.
a very good kicker, by the way.
What the fuck?
They should
Want to make a claim?
Oh yeah, whatever you want. I'll beat whatever you want in kicking.
All right.
They should
there
put
whenever
a
you wanna
top
kick it.
bar on the crossbar, so it makes a square, and I have to kick it in the square. Let's make kicking harder.
All right, that's insane, but I
I
like
thought you were going to have a good idea, Phil.
Yeah, he chimed in. He was
box,
all
yeah.
excited when he chimed in.
So it's soccer.
This needs to happen because the kicking's too easy, right? They never really kick it over because they don't have extra points. But put a little top bar on there, make them aim their closer field goals a little bit more. They might get more blocks. Just trying to throw something different out there.
I don't hate it. We've all thought that.
Any idea is a good idea.
Those of us that have field goal kicking revolutionary ideas, which we do
Absolutely.
have considered the box. I just want post extended forever. And I want the net higher because the ball goes over the net a bunch of times, which is hilarious. Yeah. Okay, number 2 or 3, whichever one we're on, Danny.
This is the big long shot. Number 2 was the Aubrey reviewed field goal kick.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Clark will sack Russell Wilson so hard that he will have to be physically pried off of Wilson's body, revealing himself to be an actual face hugger from the Alien movies.
Okay. Jaws of Life. Yes.
That's so stupid. I love
He'll get sacked so hard.
Uh-huh.
That is fantastic.
They'll be like, get off of him, man.
I can't.
Have to pry him off, and Sigourney Weaver has to come out with that big robot hydraulic thing and rip him off.
And they're like, he's choking him. We can't.
He's a face hugger.
Was that your
From the Alien
2-pointer or 3-pointer? I don't.
That was a 3-pointer.
Okay.
That's the 3-pointer.
Okay.
The one that will never happen.
Okay.
By the way,
Wow.
before Mikey gives his predictions, the Green Bay Packers are now up 24-10.
Fuck. Really?
Mike Soroy.
Cowboy predictions. Giants at Cowboys this year. For 1 point in this game,
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb will have a crazy catch in this game that will prompt multiple DFW media members that we know to tweet about how he's better than last week, or he figured it out, or CD is back.
That's
so fucking realistic. It's not even funny.
And
That's
I said,
almost soft.
I said multiple, so at least 2.
Yeah.
So look out for that for 1.
Yeah, look out for that.
For 2 points. In this game, the frustrated Giants will yank Russell Wilson at halftime, and Jackson Dart will throw his first career TD pass in the second half.
That should have been number 1.
Well,
your thoughts, Danny?
No.
No. I think 1 is soft. He's so right on that. Dak's going to make a couple of great catches. They're going to show the video of him getting back to Dallas and working out.
Yes,
first thing in practice and at the jugs machine. And this is what a dedicated player does. He's back. He puts in the work.
Exactly.
Very reminiscent of 88 from the 90s. You're going to hear all that shit.
All right.
Easy. That's 1 point. The 2-pointer is they're going to yank Russell Wilson and finally give Jackson Dart his due. For 3 points in this
we know.
Game.
We know.
Shut up. The Dumb Zone's own Brandon Aubrey, who Danny mentioned not too long ago, and his powerful leg will be given the wildest opportunity in NFL history. With just 4 seconds left before halftime, the Cowboys will face a third down on their own 16-yard line and will shockingly line up Aubrey for a 92-yard field goal attempt, which he will miss long.
Wide right, but it had that would have been
Plenty of
good
leg.
from 100 guys.
He's going to miss it long. The refs are going to be like, too long.
You're going to have a point or a point and a
92
half
yard.
if you even attempt a 92-yard field goal.
92-yard field. Look out for it.
The 92-yard field goal is the one that we'll have to review, obviously, right?
Right.
Yeah. Look for it.
We
This
can go
Sunday.
we
square.
both might get points.
Look for it this Sunday and look for it in this game. It's time for you people.
Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil. She.
Phil. Danny, I got a few on the list. Is that what we're doing? That's fine.
I've got the 3 audio ones that are really funny.
Okay.
I figured we could just do those and then move on, right? Being as late as we are, what do you think?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't have many chats. I've been begging for chats and just don't have many.
I have a few that are decent little chats.
What if the 92-yard field goal double doinks?
Why don't we do your chats and then we'll play the talkbacks?
Okay, I'll do the chats real quick. I like these.
for
These
it.
are like interesting, and I think they spur conversation. It just said to all hosts, I have stage fright when having to prep to be on stage in front of the masses, speech, music, etc. Any recommendations to get over it?
Yeah, well, I think that the right way to go is some kind of joke right off the bat. Get the audience with you, and hopefully that wins. If it doesn't win, then you're screwed, and then you're feeling worse. But then just be real, man. You know? Just be like, speak from experience. Just like tell them what's going on and what's real.
I don't even think they mean like the body of the speech they're about to make. I think it's about the feeling beforehand. And public speaking,
that's
I think,
whiskey.
is on a lot of people's
Whiskey or
highest fear or concern. I'm a celebrity.
Oh.
And I freak out every time I have to do anything like that. Like, I hate it. So, but every time it's worked out fine. And Christina does it too. She introduces like fairly big bands on massive stages, and she's wigging all day. And I'm like, just chill. You're going to be fine. You know you're going to be fine. You're going to love it. And she's way better than me. I promise you. Once she gets up there, she's so like natural and cool. And yes, I'm sure throughout history, there's been some terrible crashes and burns from people standing up and doing the public speaking, where the fear of public speaking does come back to haunt you. But generally, try to stay calm, hang in there, breathe, and do your best. And you know what? You're going to black out when you walk onto the stage.
Yep.
Because that just happens. But it can't go that damn bad. You're going to be fine. Knock this speech
It's
out.
terrifying. I have that same stage fright. As far as speaking in public, it's terrifying to me. And one time I got asked to officiate a really good friend's wedding, and I agreed to do it. And it was so freaking scary. But the thing that I just did is I got up there and I was like, I can't try to get into character. I just need to be as much myself as I possibly can. And I was stuttering and sweating, and I just kind of drew attention to it, just owned it. And I'm really nervous. I've never done anything like this before, and just kind of looked at the couple and talked to them like they were the only people in the room.
Yeah,
and
that's
it made
good advice.
So much easier.
Right.
But I was petrified to do it.
It sounded like it was still a disaster, though, all in all, right?
100%. The marriage didn't last. They are divorced.
Chat is saying to picture everyone in soiled underwear.
I've heard underwear before. I've never heard soiled.
Well, then that's why chat's different.
Yep, chat's weird.
Like, they all poop themselves, and so how bad could you be?
Look, the first
what if
rule
you
is
picture yourself in soiled underwear?
I do all the
picture
time.
yourself in a kimono.
That's called Wednesday.
The first rule is just don't agree to do it. Don't do anything.
Well, no,
because then it's easier.
Yeah, just
don't say yes to
no.
anything, and then you got to just sit home and chill. My friend Bennett, who I love, he said, "What's the most amount of money you've won on a sports bet? Was it a parlay, futures, or single game?" I know we're a little more degen in the sports front than Danny is, but you got anything you can think of? Any big wins?
Not me.
No, nothing.
I don't. And I bet on games a little bit, like $5 when I was in high school. My buddy had a bookie, believe it or not, in that tiny small town, and I think I won a parlay one time. Oh, you know what? Sorry about that. Norm had race night one time at Lone Star Park, and I followed him around and got I had him make all of my picks for me. I lost every single race until the last one, where he told me to do an exacta, I guess, is when you get 4 of them, right?
Exacta is 2, I think. But you can exacta...
whichever the one where you boxed an exacta.
Exacta box, yes.
That's where you pick 1, 2, and 3 in order, and they come in that order, right?
That's a trifecta. 3 is
Well,
a
there's
trifecta.
4.
Exacta is for a 4 is a superfecta, which then you can superfecta box, which means you pick 4 horses, any order those 4 finishes, as long as they're 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that's what I did, and I forgot to box them, so they didn't come in they came in the wrong order that I picked them in, but I got all the top 4 right, but I didn't box them.
So you didn't win.
what would? No. I won on a like a $5 investment. I ended up winning like $900 on this one particular race. But if I'd have done what he said and boxed them, it would have been like a $10,000 payout on a $5 bet.
Holy
and I fucked up, so I would have made 10 grand, but I ended up making $1,000.
Okay,
so that's the most.
I feel like if I'm ever in that situation, I then hedge so I don't win whatever might have been the big win.
Not at the horse track, obviously.
Not at the horse track, no.
You can also edge too.
I do that all the time.
He's currently edging. Blah, blah, blah. Amy from Arlington is excited about our big event a week from tonight. Akai Speakeasy, the first ever Cirque remote. God fucking help us.
Yep.
And it's a Sir Daniel Esquire listening party. She said, how do we dress to the live show next Thursday?
Classy.
I don't really do classy.
You got to dress like a classy broad, you see. It's at a speakeasy.
See, I have to
You
wear...
don't want to show up looking like a hayseed.
I wear a hat always, and I don't want to... But I guess for that, I can do the bit.
Slick it back.
Full, straight up, everything.
I might go full tracksuit.
You wouldn't get in the door because your hair is going to hit the top.
Okay.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah, come hang out with us. Next Thursday, it's going to be magical. Amy, be there. She's a sweetheart. She's the best.
I'm going to bring some chicks.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah, let's bring some chicks.
Neither of you are. Cash might bring his wife.
That counts.
No, I'm bringing fresh chicks.
Fresh chicks?
Don't miss next Thursday. Fresh chicks.
Oh, God.
Oh, there it is. Bingu. Who Carrie, by the way, won Bingu a long time ago. All right, marble time. We good?
Oh no,
anything else?
Oh no, we have.
Oh yeah, audio. I'm sorry. Play the audio job.
It's not Danny.
Sneezy.
Hey boys, this is the internet, huh? Man, it is nice in here. Is this a 4-2? That walk-in closet and Jack and Jill the Master, fantastic. So I didn't want to undercut y'all's brand new exciting sponsor of Fleshlight, but I did want to give people a more discreet and cost-effective option for those of us who might share an Amazon account with our mother-in-law, so that way when our Kavanaugh-flavored butt plugs show up at the front door, she doesn't get a notification. Do you have a sock? Do you have a bottle of lotion? Do you have a glove that you stole from the guard station when he was shaking down somebody else's cell? Did your cellie go to wreck and you stayed in? Introducing Fifi. It's how felons crank rod. Not recommended for anyone over 6 inches. Well, boys, we're 228 days until For All the Marbles. Yeah, Cash, that's Iron Sheik shit. Love your buns.
Okay.
Fucking Brody.
Fucking Brody, who was in prison, and the first couple times we had him on, we just asked a guy who was in prison. He's got a countdown until All the Marbles, our wrestling pay-per-view, which I gotta get working on. But fuck me, I love Brody. Legend.
Let's just do the next one from the facility, Phil.
Few things pop up this week that you boys might want to know about. She and her friend Miss Beverly seem to have turned the rec room into what I can only describe as a Vegas sports book. I'm not saying Miss Vine is the ringleader, but she is the one walking around wearing a Dolphins visor and carrying a suspicious amount of Trump coins jingling around in her pocket. Now, they're not taking bets just on the NFL, but on things like who's going to fall asleep first during Wheel of Fortune. One poor gentleman lost his dessert rights for the week over a missed parlay. And just one last thing, we did have to ask Miss Vina to please stop referring to Bingo as practice craps. Apparently she's been yelling, "Let it ride!" every time someone calls B12. The other residents are confused but oddly entertained. Anyway, just thought you'd want this update. She's in great spirits. We'll keep an eye on her, assuming she doesn't expand into futures betting on who's next to forget their dentures at breakfast. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye now.
Okay.
Oh, I missed
All right,
about
thank
half
you.
of that one.
Any
There was more. That was some operative at the facilitated living center that your mom's in.
yeah.
Evidently, she's running the show.
We need a ticket mouse at Presbyterian Village North. You, sir or ma'am, are welcome to hit us up with updates anytime at all. I love it. That's great. All right, is that
That's
it?
funny.
Let's
Yeah,
do
that's
some
enough.
marbles.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll these stupid things.
What a fun show, you guys.
It was fun.
See?
I'm having a hell of a time.
It was fun.
And congratulations, Cash, on hitting 61.
Thank you.
61.
Just like Roger Maris.
mile-an-hour kid.
Yeah.
The Golden Gun lives. Everybody go over to Twitch. The Twitch switch
shit. I
is
gotta get in.
on.
All right, game TF on. And I know Bingu's already done. I can't find the sheet. So Mike shows marbles instructions is not going to happen tonight, but you don't need that.
I think they'll be okay.
Get in there, Tay Rexith. Get in there, C. Gerard. Get in there, Alex Hill. Get in there, Jean-Jacques Sirois. Big Dog Gaming. That's you.
Oh, look at this.
Cirque
Water
Steve-O.
feature. Water feature.
We're going to race marbles in a effing water feature tonight. Exclamation point play is all you need to do. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, you can jump over to twitch.tv right now and look for Sirois. At Sirois is the name of the site. Backdoor Wife is in, Danny.
Your
About
thoughts?
time. DM me.
DM
So this
Danny.
is marble race number 34. Anyone that wins, Calendar won the first round of marble races, $500 in cash and $500 to Calendar's favorite charity. We are now 5 races into this. What is that? What is that ring?
That's the finish. Oh, we've done this one before. So they go into the whirlpool and then they
that's
come
right.
out and then you never know who's going to win.
So do you want to be on the left and spin around?
I don't know. They don't have a choice where they're
Look at the anus moving.
They
The
have
anus
no
is moving.
choice where they're going to go. All you have to do is hit exclamation point play, and you're going to have a marble in this race. There's no skill whatsoever. If you win thrice, you're going to win $500. That's it. Exclamation point play.
Under the water, Phil.
Get in this race.
Hot Dog McGillicuddy.
Covington's in.
Coke Gorilla 1310.
Green
Robbie
Gummy
Goulet. Mostly Squatch and Texan Seattle. All of the people that have won one time in round 2 of marble races.
It's all to
Somebody
play
might
for.
win the second one.
It's all to play for. Just like Lando Norris against Oscar Piastri. It's still all to play for. Oh, that big-ass banana's back. Look at that fucking thing.
How does that flow through? Look at that disco ball.
Do bananas float? Go.
Yes. Your thoughts, Danny?
Bananas float. I would say peel on, no. Peel off, yes. I have no fucking idea.
I have no idea.
I can find out. I have a banana.
You know what? Go put that in a bucket and show it to us.
Let's
All right.
do that
I'll be right back.
Tuesday.
I've got a
On the
banana.
Cirque Du Sirois
No, let's
show.
see what happens here.
He literally just left. All right, we're gonna find out if a banana floats.
Does he have a bucket?
I guess.
He's got a banana.
Exclamation point play. If you want to
Oh, I gotta get
have I do too. A marble in this race. Do you want it all? Tonight's your night.
You want to feel joy?
Tonight is your MFing night. PLAY. Exclamation point PLA. There I am. The hamburger raccoon. Oh, look at that.
Oh, Texas Fisher.
He's got a little rubber
That's a
duck.
duck with an American headband.
We might have to talk about these ducks that keep getting put on my Jeep.
Is it happening a lot?
Yeah, I have a lot of ducks.
Why don't you put them on your
I'm not
headboard.
putting them on my dashboard.
Dashboard? Why wouldn't
I
you
already
do
have to wave at these other Jeeps. We're going to talk Jeep culture in one of these shows coming up. Christina was like, is that swingers?
It is not.
I'm back.
I'm like, I don't think
All right.
them putting a duck on my hood means they want to bang me.
What's your banana update?
Okay, I have a pan of water, as you can see
Okay.
right here.
Yeah.
Now, I can't really move my camera,
Go Danny
but
full
you'll have to
screen.
take my word for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of y'all,
moment-
exclamation point play.
Yeah.
moment of truth.
Drop
will
that.
a banana float? You guys you want to vote?
I'm going to vote yes, it will float.
I think it's going to float for sure. Oh, yeah, we can totally see this.
This is good.
All right. I'm going to drop it in.
Banana will float.
And lift up a little bit. Lift the pot a little bit.
Banana is
floating.
Barely. It's floating.
Oh,
Really?
no,
You
might
can
be
see the
sinking.
top of no. Top of banana is above the surface. It is above sea level. How about that?
Exclamation point, bananas float.
Banana
Not only
does float.
Not only have we disproven banana conspiracy theories, I now have a clean banana.
A fresh, clean banana. There you go. All right. Oh, there's me. That was an incredible experiment you just
Good job, Danny.
pulled off in 10 seconds.
Bananas
So
float.
you wouldn't get that if I were in studio with you guys.
No.
I could do a lot of cool shit back here.
I love it.
Does Wilt Chamberlain float?
No, he sinks.
Yeah, that
He
makes
sinks.
sense. That
Deep.
makes
He
sense.
sinks ships.
Deep he sinks.
He does. All right, 194 in. We're going to do this at 200. So if you're listening and you're on Twitch, I could start the countdown and we'll probably get that remaining 6. But just hit X. There you go. Kin Sisley. Get in there, Kin Sisley. That's 195. We only need 5 more. Thanks to Chiba Hut
I
for
think
making delicious sandwiches.
Chiba Hut is the most amazing sandwich. If you don't know it, you should find out about it.
196, 197. All right, I'm going to start the countdown because we're going to get to 200. The beginning of this race is going to happen in 10. Sir Daniel Esquire.
Look
Firework.
how fast that
Firework
water
Phil, is that you? Almost famous? All right, that's 200. 10,
Good luck, everybody.
9, 8, 7,
$500 to your favorite charity.
6,
$500 to you in cash. If you win
5.
3 marble races.
Bananas float 4.
The pressure is palpable.
Bananas float 3. Bananas float 2. I'm just looking for a disaster film. That stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot.
1.
Done.
Oh, don't jump the fucking gun, Phil.
Who's in
Mount
there?
Selby,
Who's in
Deaf
there?
Mute. Bat Ham. There's our guy.
Yeah.
PJ, you silly goose.
It has been
207 athletes. Again, this one's hard. Phil, just back the fuck up and wait. Because these idiots float like bananas down this stream.
This is a
And then they get
rapid level 5.
They get into this whirlpool thing, and I don't even know.
Down the waterfall they've gone.
There's no skill in this one. Oh, shit. There you
Look at are those fishes? No, there's
weird fishes. Our Peggy, I watched in Rainbows in its entire, in the basement in its entirety.
I swear to
last night.
God, I do that twice a year.
Dude, I can't stop. I watched
so good.
7 versions of Paranoid Android last night out of nowhere.
You watch
people are
reaction
jumping.
videos of
Yes, I do.
you ever watch reaction videos of people hearing Radiohead for the first
Yes,
time?
I absolutely do.
On YouTube?
But I
I'm
think
addicted to those.
I do. I like them, but some of them are kind of bullshit. You can tell.
JT.
But yes, I'm gonna go home and watch Radiohead videos on YouTube.
right, here
he's
we
got
go.
his banana in his mouth.
Here we
All
go.
So look, it's gonna go down into the swirly job, and then someone's gonna get whipped back up into this fucking thing. It could
Oh,
be
no, right here. What's
Senna 3000.
No, it's done.
Ain't done.
Send it 3000 is your chair. Sir Daniel Esquire finishes 3rd. Somebody
Really?
finishes 2nd. Is that you? That is your Sir Daniel Esquire?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fucking podium finish, baby boy.
Hey, I'm playing, man. I'm serious about this shit.
It's fucking bananas and podium finishes. There they go. All right, Phil has lost.
He's underwater.
Phil has lost the plot.
Who's last, Phil?
Doesn't
Did
matter.
Phil's acid just kick in?
We never know. We never know.
Bingu. Here comes the fire,
There's some real
destroying it.
shits back here. Who's Mr. Katami?
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, is that for us, Mr.
It
Katami?
has to be. If that is,
Why, Mr. Katami, DM us. Why would you name your?
yeah,
That's fucking amazing. If you remember that old story. Is that
and burn.
Mr.
That's gotta be
Katami.
right. If anybody's
Saroy, get in there. Finish. There they are. Fucking burn in hell. Send it 3,000. Hit final results if you don't mind, Phil. These are your champions of the evening. It is Send It 3000 with the win. Put them on the fucking ledger. HD Panthers 24. Danny, Sir Daniel Esquire. That's a third place finish. That is
Dude, bronze. That is nice banana.
Your best ever finish.
Thanks.
Mascapas, I think. Harry Ferd. Her C1
at 19.
Wesley Jarbirds. Fucking A, I miss you, Jarbirds. I love you. Nads on Fire. And Rajo rounds out your top 10. 13th place goes to the very sweet Checking DGAF meter.
Checking!
We love Checking so much. All right, congratulations. Send It 3000. You're on the board. One step closer to $500 in your pocket and $500 to your favorite damn charity. Everybody happy?
Amazing, fantastic. The Redskins / Commanders just scored, making it 27-17. Things are hot.
Yeah, it's 10 points, though. We're screwed.
Things are hot.
I have a quick observation about Twitch.
Yeah,
Andy, go now.
I think we're really well suited for Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because Twitch is like got a weird edge to it. I kind of think that Twitch is to Reddit what YouTube is to Facebook. And that's no knock on YouTube. Sometimes, look, our YouTube peeps, I know all those people. Amy from Arlington, others. They're awesome. But they're kind and friendly. You get on Twitch talks shit about you.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah, totally.
It's kind of got a Reddit vibe to it, whereas YouTube's real safe and positive.
Which other people might shy from, but not Cirque.
Okay, I like this,
we like
Danny.
them both.
I do think Twitch is a little more Wild West, and YouTube's a little more conservative, but whatever. Like they're less into this online streaming nonsense. But the Twitch people are fucking all in, including fucking Bennett, who just dropped a 10 bomb of subscriptions.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
10-pack of gift subs.
Everybody subscribe.
The
They're
people
watching.
of Twitch. We don't do that enough, and YouTube does appreciate that. Like subscribe, like to scream that, and we don't want to whip people with it. But yes,
come on.
Literally every button you click does help us a ton, and I think that's interesting, Danny. I think you're onto something. Maybe we should cater to our Twitch people.
But don't forget about our sweet YouTube people, right?
Okay.
What are you saying?
He brought it all the way back. Now I don't know what to do. All right. Come hang with us
we can
next
love
Thursday.
Both sides.
Number one, come hang with us next Thursday. Akai Speakeasy, AKAI. We're listening to Danny's album. We're doing a live show. It's going to be a fucking disaster. We're probably not even going to get on the air.
I'll be wasted by the time we go live.
Absolutely. And it's Dolphins Bills that night. So
Is it really?
You can see the Sirois brothers depressed.
Holy shit.
In real life.
I didn't know that.
And
at least you won't have to worry about watching the game after the first quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up, Danny.
Thank you to Dan McDowell. Thank you to Phil. Honestly, you did a great job tonight. Everybody happy? We good?
Don't take any shit from anybody.
All right. Adios.
Phil discovered the transitions button.
I know, right? Go,
you
Phil.
notice that?
And
Phil.
Scene.
And anytime.
Bloody Gulch.
白米より塗り目したろこの野郎。
Baseball.